Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
And no matter what they say this time, positive action will be taken.
The police? But I haven't done anything.
Oh, no. Come along, my girl.
No. Now, hold on.
Yeah. I want to know exactly what Mike's supposed to have done.
Ask him.
Me?
Disgusting, that's what you are.
What have I done?
As if you didn't know.
I don't.
Well, you won't get another chance, because I'll see to that. Come along, Jane.
No, I don't.
Hey, fair go.
Yeah, you can't go throwing dirt like that and get away without telling us.
I don't have to say a word.
Yeah, well, you're usually ready to bump your gums about anything.
Dare you?
Well, why don't we all go to the cops, eh? If you've already been to see them, maybe they'll tell the rest of us what's going on.
Ask him what he's got on his conscience. And then you'll see if I haven't got a good reason to keep my granddaughter out of his reach. Come on, Jane. And just ask him about that other poor girl. Go on.
What other girl?
I don't know. I've only ever gone out with Nikki. And I mean, even then we didn't, you know.
No one else?
I told you, what is this?
Hey, what about the time you went to, Manly for that, swimming? Wasn't there, some story?
What story?
Mike?
It was just a bit of fun.
Who was she?
Cassie Campbell. It was just a fling. Nothing serious. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
If that's all it was, then.
So you don't trust me either?
Of course we do.
And there wasn't anyone else?
No. Just Nikki and Cassie, that's all. Now, Jane. It's not fair. We haven't done anything.
What girl, Nan? What did you mean?
Off to bed, go on.
I want to know. What girl?
No questions, off to bed.
I want to know.
Count yourself lucky that you didn't end up like her. If I hadn't found out in time... Oh,
Found out what? Tell me, Nan.
I don't know where you get your temper from. Not from my side of the family, that's for certain. And as for sneaking out...
I just wanted to talk to Mike.
Him? Huh. Well, we won't have to worry about you seeing him again.
You can't. It's not fair.
Oh, Jane, dear, listen to me. Come on, sit down. Oh, you're so young. You don't know men. It's so easy to get, well, carried away. One mistake now and your whole future, your whole life could be ruined.
But we haven't done anything.
And you think you could trust him?
Why shouldn't I?
Oh, you're such a child.
Why shouldn't I trust Mike?
Just do what I say, dear. Keep away from him.
Not if I don't know why.
Jane, go to bed.
What's he done? Why won't you tell me?
I know it's hard, but it's for your own good. I'll take steps if I have to.
What steps?
Uncontrollable young girls in moral danger sometimes have to be shut away for their own protection. Now, we wouldn't want that to happen, would we? Oh, I'm only thinking of you, dear.
Well, it seems to be working then.
Well, they are talking, yes.
Yeah, I knew it. Edna told him what a good time we had last night, did she?
He's hardly talked about anything else since. Clive this, Clive that. You're a darts champion, I hear.
Did she say that?
Several times.
She made it up. Killed me every game. I bet old Dan was mad. Nothing like a bit of jealousy to stir up the sparks. See, I told you it'd work. They'll be back together in no time.
Not so sure about that.
Well, you said they were talking again, didn't you?
Yes, Clive, but it's what they're talking about. Dad said to Mum that she's obviously having such a good time without him that he'll give her a divorce straight away and she can go her own sweet way.
And she agreed?
Yes. So it didn't work, Cupid.
Don't give up so easily.
Oh, Clive, I think divorce is rather final.
I'll see you. Hi. Oh, where's everyone else? I went to English early.
Mike too?
Why?
Oh, no reason. I thought you two were hanging around together.
Yeah, I just wanted to be by myself for a bit. Know what you mean. People can be a real drag sometimes. Especially guys. They just con you half the time. Pretend they never did anything wrong in their lives. And then when you find out behind your back. Anything like that ever happened to you?
No. Why?
No reason.
You know what really gets me? It's people who think they can run your life just because they're older than you.
Oh yeah, like what?
I suppose she can't help being so straight.
Who? Your grandmother? What's she been saying?
Nothing.
Making things rough for you, is she?
She's banned me from seeing Mike ever. I'm not even supposed to talk to him.
Well, how come?
She's got some crazy idea, I don't know. Acts as if Mike's a vampire or something.
What for?
She won't say. But she's doing everything she can to split us up. Right now she's in the headmaster's office telling him we should be kept apart. I don't know how, we sit next to each other in class every day.
They could always move him.
And they can't stop us from seeing each other in the yard.
You never know, I mean... No, they wouldn't.
What?
Well, if it's bad enough, give him the flick.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything.
He could have. And your grandmother might have some kind of proof. Poor Mike. Coming into class? Hey? Belle, you coming in?
No. No, I've got to do something.
Oh, stop it. We have to
Go
get to work.
away. We're not home.
Might be important.
Oh, it's probably just Mum. You know what she's like. Radar. Yeah, figures. It's just having this beautiful daydream. It's lovely. You and me on a deserted beach. Sorry? Yeah, no, speaking. Yeah. So, yeah, okay, I'll be right up there. Yeah. Bye.
Who was it?
Mike's headmaster. Guess who's been in his office complaining about Mike and trying to keep him away from her precious granddaughter?
Oh, no, I'm going up there straight away.
No. We don't want to fight. I'll do it.
Well, you only made it worse last time you fronted Mrs. Mangle.
I won't let her go on top of me. Well, can you phone the bank and tell them I'll be late? Yeah.
Jane, what do you think you're doing? You're supposed to be in school.
What did you say to him?
I beg your pardon?
The headmaster, what did you tell him?
You're going to be very late for class.
Did you get Mike expelled?
That's up to the headmaster. My dear, I know you don't like it, but it is for the best.
You've got him into trouble for nothing.
Nonsense.
It's not fair. Mike hasn't done anything, and neither have I. You can't make me give him up. He's the only one who really cares about me.
Jane, listen to me. I'm sorry, but try and understand. It's because I do care that I can't let you ruin yourself. What they say is true. A good name is worth more than gold.
Well, who needs a good name if they just end up like you? I hate you, Nan.
Thought you'd never open up.
Morning.
A double rum, thanks, Darl, and a beer to chase it. I know it's early, but I'm celebrating.
Oh,
As of today, I'm a free man.
really?
Yep, served my sentence, and now the judge says I can go.
How long?
12 years.
Must have been serious.
Sure was. Bad mistake, and I paid for it.
What did you do?
Got married. Now that got you in, didn't it? Thought you had a real cream in the place. And all you've got is good old Ray Murphy celebrating his divorce. Oh, thanks, Darl.
The name is Mrs. Mitchell.
Oh, we?
You keep your hands to yourself, you octopus.
Oh, steady on.
How dare you?
You all right, Madge?
Yes, thank you, Clarke.
What's going on?
Nothing, mate.
He pinched me on the...
Oh, look, I was just being friendly, that's
No,
all.
I'd call that too friendly.
It's all right, Clarke.
She reminded me of Faye, the ex-Mrs. Murphy. Big and beautiful, just how I like 'em. Cheers, and may all your troubles be little ones.
What did Mr. Muir say? They go to suspension or what?
No.
Good. What did he say about Mrs. Mangle?
Oh, he asked me if I knew what she was going on about.
So she didn't explain it to him either?
Oh, she made some vague accusations. He didn't seem too convinced.
Told her she was crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for coming along. I knew you'd talk him round.
Yeah, I was just about to leave for work when he phoned. Daph wanted to come too, but she had to open the coffee shop.
Look, it's still okay if I go and see Jane, isn't it?
Well, maybe it'd be better if you both cooled it for a while.
Why?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't, actually.
Your headmaster thinks you ought to.
Yeah, but you don't, though, do you?
Just for a while, till it all blows over.
Des, we're in the same class as each other. We live in the same street as each other. How are we supposed to stop seeing each other? We're blindfolds or something.
Yeah, look, I know it's hard, believe me.
You're as bad as the rest of them.
Oh, come on.
Oh, well, you believe Mrs. Mangle, don't you?
No. But you know what she's like. Now, why make it worse?
Thanks, Des. You're a great help.
Oh, Mrs. Mangle, can I get you something?
I haven't come here to drink.
Oh, most people do.
Most people are no better than they ought to be.
Hey, Madge, me darling, come on.
Don't mind me. I've come here to see Clive Gibbons.
So, if you want it.
Ah, Mrs. Mangle, what can I do for you?
I'd like a word with you.
Pardon?
A word in private.
We're all friends here, darling. You want to go?
No, thank you.
Oh.
As my doctor, I need
That's
to
a doctor. What, him?
Yes. He saved my life. He's a wonderful doctor.
You're kidding, a doctor.
She's got the scars to prove it.
Oh, you don't say.
It's your shot, right?
Oh.
The locum down at the surgery is very good. Why don't you just go
Oh,
and-
no, I couldn't. I want to see you.
Plenty of examination tables, darling. Now, come on up here.
Really?
Mrs. Mangle, the waterhole isn't a consultation room.
I wouldn't bother you, but it's urgent. A family matter.
Let's go outside.
Yes.
Oh, hey, what's this? The tide's gone out.
I didn't think you'd notice.
Never miss a trick, darling.
Oh, I thought everyone knew by now.
The kids.
I had an idea I might be able to keep it quiet.
Did I hear you went to the police?
I had to do something.
Yeah.
It's Jane, you see. I'm responsible for her.
Well, what about her parents?
Oh, there. Fond as I am of Amanda, I'm afraid I'd never call her responsible. And her father's no better. No, it's up to me to protect Jane.
From what? Growing up, leading a normal life?
I'm not against her having friends.
You won't find a nicer guy than Mike.
Oh, you really think so?
What have you got against him?
I can't say.
Do you think that's fair? Not giving him a chance to defend himself?
I can't.
Why not?
It's very difficult. A misunderstanding some time ago. The police cautioned me. All a mistake, of course. I wouldn't deliberately slander anyone. But, well, there was talk of a charge of malicious gossip. And they warned me I wouldn't get a second chance. So you see...
Yeah, I think I see. So you don't have any proof about Mike, whatever he's meant to have done?
Oh, yes.
You do?
I couldn't have made a thing like that up. My goodness, when I read that letter...
What letter?
Someone slipped it under the door.
Anonymous, of course.
Yes.
Can I see it?
No. If it's got about and then was traced back to me...
Mrs. Mangle, I know you'd never slander anyone deliberately. It'll be all right.
I knew I could trust you, Doctor. I had to talk to someone. Poor Jane, she doesn't understand. She turned against me. And all I'm trying to do is protect her. Oh, terrible, isn't it? Oh, that boy, he's got a lot to answer for.
Sick. Poor old Mike.
That is typical of her. Some twisted pervert writes a note and she takes it as being gospel.
Mrs. Mangle always falls for a good story.
She's warped.
You wait till you've got a teenage daughter. I bet you overreact too.
No fear, not us.
Where is this note?
Well, can we see it?
Oh, she gave it to me in the strictest confidence.
Oh, you've got to be joking.
If that note concerns Mike, we've got a right to see it.
Yeah, well, I guess so.
G'day, Mike. What are you doing out of school?
I got sick of people asking me questions. Jane and I have got study periods this afternoon. The whole school knows. I suppose everybody does by now.
Yeah, well, don't worry. We'll have it sorted out in no time. Now that we know.
Know what?
Mike, suppose some girl accused you of,
Treating her bad.
treating her badly. I mean, you'd think it was a con, wouldn't you?
What girl? What are you talking about?
As far as you know, there's nothing in it, right?
Look, someone wrote this note to Mrs. Mangle and she took it for real, that's all.
What note? What does it say?
Rubbish. You wouldn't want to know.
Yes, I do. What? You didn't believe any of this, did you?
No, of course not.
We just wanted to hear it coming from you, yeah.
It's just lies. I've never done anything like this.
I'll get your coffee. Here, you better take your lunch. You've got work to catch up on.
Yeah, I better get going too.
Hey, I want to keep that.
I suppose that's fair.
We'll have it sorted out in no time, mate.
Don't worry, sport.
Thanks, Dad.
See ya.
See you, mate.
Who'd write something like this about me?
Some pretty sick people around, Mike.
Madge, an empty glass, need a transfusion.
Clive, what are we going to do? Look at him.
Yeah, he's plastered all right. Look, I'll handle this.
Hey, a man can dive first around here.
Yeah, well, this should help you, right?
What is it?
Have a go at that.
All righty. It's soda water.
Yep, time to ease up on the drinking, mate.
No fear. I want another rum. I'm celebrating. Look, now why don't you all have one with me, eh? I'll shout everybody. Oh. Sorry, darling. I lost my balance.
Oh, you're a drunk.
A drunk? Me? A bloke you can rely on. That's me. You ask anyone. I built my business up from nothing. I'm a self-made man.
Yes, but you did a rotten job of it.
A drunk. Hey, you see this? Money. And money talks.
Well, goodbye, money. Come on, Ray.
No. Just see what I got here? Look at that. There it is. That's my factory. That's my house. All mine. And no mortgage.
Come on, Ray. Come on.
You see this? Mercedes-Benz. Mine. And it's right outside.
That's something you won't be needing for the rest of the afternoon. I'll call you a cab.
What are you doing?
You're not getting those back until you're fit to drive. I'm not going to be responsible for you going out there and killing someone.
Oh, come on, darling. Now, don't start playing silly games.
Just till you're in better shape. Ray.
Mr. Murphy, you would hate yourself if you hurt anyone. You know you would. And how would I feel? I can't let you do it.
Now, listen to me. You can't treat a bloke like that. I know your boss, Paul Robinson, and I'll have him sort you two right out.
You did the right thing, Madge. You probably saved a life.
Probably lost us our jobs, too. Oh, Jane, dear, you haven't touched your lunch.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, well, you might be when you finished your homework.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to work out how soon I'll save enough money to get out of here.
On your pocket money, it could take a while. Oh, Jane, if you keep up this attitude, I'll have to send you away to your other grandmother in the country, away from all bad influences. Oh, dear.
It's probably only someone collecting.
Just to be on the safe side, young lady.
Can I come in?
You most certainly cannot.
Please, Nan.
After what he's done?
You mean after what's been written in here?
Where did you get that?
Clive thought I had a right to see it.
He had no right to betray my confidence.
What about me? I'm the one who's being slandered.
You're not coming in.
Do you want everyone in the street to know the lies you've been spreading about me?
Hurry up, then. All right. Say your piece, then go.
What is that, Mike?
Read it.
Oh, Jane, don't. You'll only get upset. How dare you let her read a thing like that?
Well, she ought to know what you think about me.
Oh, how could Dr. Gibbons do that? Oh, I trusted him, and now look.
Nan, you didn't believe any of this, did you?
Well, what was I to...
It's a joke.
That's what I think.
The police didn't.
Well, Mike wouldn't do anything like this, would you?
Of course not.
See?
And you take his word for it, just like that. What do you know? Ask him about the girl in Manly.
It's not true.
What girl?
Oh, don't think you're the first. Oh, no. Stories like that get around. They can't be kept quiet.
Don't listen to her, Jane.
You're an intelligent girl, Jane. Don't let yourself be taken in.
Why trust him?
Trust? Oh, it's a fool's paradise. Ask him about the girl in Manly.
Jane, listen to me.
What girl in Manly?
I was just a fling, nothing else.
Oh, yes, and poor Nikki Nelson knew nothing about it.
It was nothing like that.
All I'm trying to make you see is that you can't take anyone on trust. Believe me, where there's smoke.
I'll just go to my room.
Jane, wait.
No, let me go.
Jane!
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
There's your answer. I'll thank you to leave now.
Well, this is perfect for you, isn't it? Exactly what you wanted. I wouldn't be surprised if you wrote this letter yourself.
If you don't leave this house immediately, I'll call the police. What you're doing now is just confirming what I've suspected all along. Jane's a good girl with principles. Oh, it's far better that she doesn't descend to gutter levels with the likes of you.
Just once, you might have stopped to ask yourself if this letter was fair income. You might have stopped to think what Jane might have seen in me if I was as big a creep as this made out. I feel really sorry for you, Mrs. Mangle. I feel a lot sorrier for Jane.
It's all right. He didn't do anything wrong. The guy was drunk.
Yes, but he says he knows Paul. I mean, I'm not exactly a revered staff member here, Clive. I would like to get my first week's pay.
Look, if you'd let him get into his car and drive off, who knows what might have happened. You did the responsible thing.
He was so angry.
Madge, don't worry.
How's it going?
Fine, just fine.
Oh, yes, wonderful.
Better than wonderful, very wonderful. What I mean is...
Oh, everything's fine.
Peachy.
Peachy?
Hey, would this face lie to you? I mean, are these not happy customers? Paul, there's a saying in the bar trade, as my great Uncle Winthrop used to say.
Great Uncle Winthrop.
Please don't interrupt. I mean, this is close to my heart. Clive! He used to say, just like that.
Clarke! The secret to running a successful saloon is clean glasses, friendly staff, and not too much water in the beer.
French, was he?
Good. I knew you'd appreciate that, Paul.
Getting back to the office then.
Shrewd thinking. Don't you worry about a thing.
Great Uncle Winthrop. He won't be much use to us when Ray Murphy gets into balls here. Excuse me.
Would it help to talk to a friend? Fair enough.
I reckon I must be jinxed. Why is it when things start to work out, something like this happens?
Jane didn't react the way you hoped.
She reacted all right. So much for innocent until proven guilty.
Must be pretty difficult for her. You know how dominating Mrs. Mangle can be.
Well, you've seen the letter. Anyone would think I was Jack the Ripper.
That is a sick, practical joke. The person responsible ought to be strung up. I'm sure Jane will realise that in time.
You think you know who your friends are. And then something like this happens and they all run off. I don't know who to trust anymore.
Does that include me and Des?
No.
Clive, Scott and Lenny?
They reckon if you fling enough mud, some of it sticks. How do I know they're not thinking there's some truth in it?
Oh, now, hold on a minute. This is getting just a little bit hypocritical. You're asking them to give you the benefit of the doubt. Well, that works two ways, you know. If you're that worried about what they think, why don't you talk to them?
I'm serious. It's called an upside-down margarita. You face away from the bar and then you gently lean back and lower your head.
Oh, Clive, this is ridiculous. What if someone comes in?
Pretend you're a dentist. Anyway, the customer opens their mouth and the bar person pours the ingredients directly in.
Oh, you're pulling my leg.
No, not a word of a lie. It's the way they do it in San Francisco. It's not terrific for the digestion, but it saves plenty of washing up.
And I suppose this is the sort of malarkey you've been telling my mother.
Ah, the rapturous Edna, one of God's creatures and no mistake.
Clive, I trust you as far as I could throw you. Next thing, you're going to be telling me that she took you on a tour of the local night spots.
She told you? Damn crazy fool, I guess she couldn't help herself.
Oh, really, Clive, this isn't a laughing matter. My parents' marriage is on the line.
Sorry.
Anyway, it's bad enough that we have to serve some of our more obnoxious customers rum. I doubt if I'll be advocating any of your more exotic cocktail ideas.
Merely trying to enlighten Madge?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Perhaps you'd care to enlighten me.
That's her. She's the one.
I'll take care of this, Ray.
Look, there's a perfectly good explanation.
I want to hear it from Madge. And Mr. Murphy says you have his car keys, is that right?
Well, yes, I have.
Then I
but
suggest you hand them back.
Paul, I just...
You stay out of this, will you?
Clive is only trying to explain what happened, Paul. Mr. Murphy was under the influence. In my opinion, he wasn't in any fit condition to drive a nail, let alone a car.
Oh, stupid woman confiscated the things, and that's theft. I could have called in the coppers if I wanted to.
Where are the keys?
In the till.
Sorry about that, Ray. It won't happen again. In fact, the next time you're in, the first drink's on the house.
Right, I'll keep you to that. Listen, darling. You ought to learn a lesson from this. Some blokes come to the pub to get away from nagging. Anyway, thanks, mate. See you.
I think that's enough embarrassment for one day. I feel the point's been made.
Listen, I think Madge did the right thing.
Look, there's an adage in this business that I think you should have printed on your forehead. The customer is always right. Now, Ray Murphy's got an account with me and he puts a hell of a lot of business our way. As far as I'm concerned, whatever he wants, he gets. And if he has that much to complain about any of the staff around here, they can consider themselves off the payroll. Clear enough? Good. I'm glad we understand each other.
Oh, this is useless. I should just go home.
Trying to put it out of your mind, Madge.
How? Pretend it never happened? And what do I do the next time that oaf walks in that door, slobbers all over me and demands another drink?
Paul overreacted a little. I'll handle our friend Mr. Murphy next time.
Yes, but Clive, what if you're not here? I mean, obviously a customer's only going to snap his fingers and I'm fired. Just imagine telling Charlene her mother couldn't even hold down a job as a barmaid.
Hi.
Hi.
What can I get you?
Just a glass of water.
Sorry. Must be contagious. Everyone's flat today.
Actually, I need some advice.
Well, that won't be too hard. It's about Mike, right? You don't know whether to believe the letter or not.
I want to believe Mike. It's just... Well, why would anyone be so cruel if it wasn't at least partly true?
Jane, I've seen the letter, and I know Mike. And I don't believe a word of it. For starters, it was anonymous, right?
Yeah, but...
Well, have you asked yourself why? If it was genuine and the person really had good reason to hate Mike, why didn't they sign their name?
Well, I know, but why didn't he tell me about the girl in Manly?
It happened before he even met you. He probably felt he didn't have to mention it.
Yeah, well, Nan reckons...
I'm sorry, Jane, but that's a cop-out. What your Nan says isn't relevant. This is up to you.
That's what I reckon too. G'day, Daph. Couple of chocolate milkshakes, thanks.
Oh, not for me.
Extra malt and ignore what Jane says. This is my treat.
I suppose you think I'm a real creep, don't you?
Sort of. Maybe I know Mike a bit better. And he is a good mate. That's how I know the letter's really a sick joke. It has to be.
Have you seen him? Is he all right?
His feelings are pretty hurt. Well, I know what it's like. Remember the time Money went missing after PE each week? And Janet Brady accused me.
Yeah, you got her in a headlock.
Yeah, and I thumped her. Not because she thought I did it, but because for weeks after she accused me, everyone treated me differently. Some of them were really good mates. It was just like they didn't trust me.
And that's how Mike feels.
What do you reckon?
So what can I do?
Get your act together and apologise.
As if he's still talking to me.
He'd better be. Otherwise, I'll be after the both of you. And dumb old Janet Brady had a shiner for weeks.
Sue.
Hi, Mike. Can I come in?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Thanks. Oh, that sounds great. I can hear you from outside.
Thanks.
They've sent us another essay for English Lit. I thought you might know seeing you weren't at school.
Another one.
Yep, 2,000 words. Would you believe it? Gross, isn't it?
Great.
But never mind, I've got a copy of the outline here for you.
Oh, thanks. We haven't always got on that well, have we?
Well, I shouldn't have said that stuff about Jane. You obviously like her a lot.
Well, I used to. I don't really know what to think now.
Has it got something to do with the trouble you're in? Sorry, but there's heaps of gossip at school. Nobody really knows what's going on.
Look, someone wrote this letter about me, right? Mrs. Mangle got hold of it. Now the whole thing's blown right out of proportion.
That's terrible.
Well, worse than that, I don't know who believes me and who doesn't.
I believe you. I always thought you were a great guy. A little flaky sometimes.
Thanks. Look, I'm sorry I snapped at you the other day.
Listen, anytime you need a friend, or even just a talk, call me, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, by the way, the essay's on King Lear. You better read it first.
Scott.
Hi. So,
Hi, Scott.
coming down to the coffee shop?
Yeah, sure.
I'll see you both later.
See ya.
And what's she doing here?
Same again, ladies? Not for me, thanks. I better get going. Nan will be wondering where I've got to. That'd be right. It's been a fairly intense discussion. Talking about men, were we? Is there anything else worth talking about? It's my fault. Oh, nonsense. Mike's a valued employee here and we like to keep our staff happy. If you're the one who can put a smile on his face, then you're entitled to all the support we can give. Here.
What is going on, Mike? First you and Jane have a blue, then Sue Parker's dropping around for visits.
Scott, I just told you, it's my business, okay?
Fair enough.
Talk to him. I couldn't. You've got a mouth. You know what to say. He's still angry with me. I don't blame him. Well, then apologise. Go on. Mike,
Oh, this is charming, considering all the damage you've caused lately. And now you have the nerve to show your face in public.
The damage I've caused? You're the one who believed in this.
Mrs. Mangle.
And you employ him, which makes it even worse.
Mike has not done anything wrong.
The stuff you've been saying about him behind his back just isn't true.
In my day, a boy like him would have been made an example of. His guardians would have taken charge and meted out very strict discipline.
I'll thank you to keep your unasked-for opinions to yourself, Mrs. Mangle.
Yeah.
There's no need for all this. I'm obviously the problem around here. I'll go.
Look, Mike...
And a good thing, too. The further the better if I had my way.
If you had your way, God help the lot of us.
Blasphemy as well.
Don't you know what you've just done? Can't you see how upset he is?
Upset? He wasn't too upset to be highly abusive.
Oh, come on,
You've got no facts at all, but that doesn't stop you. Oh, no. You don't care about Mike's reputation?
On the contrary, I care a great deal because of his reputation. I'm trying to protect Jane.
Yeah, well, no one asked you to. You fuss, you fidget, you drive me crazy. I get good marks at school to please you, but that isn't enough. Nothing I ever do is enough. You just won't be happy until you've made me miserable.
Oh, Jane, no.
Just this once, I'm going to do something for me. I'm going after Mike. Go get him, Tiger!
Jane! Jane!
Mike! I didn't think you were going to stop.
What's the use? I know how you feel. Besides, if I haven't blown it with the old dragon before, I certainly have now, huh?
She deserved it, all of it. She's wrong, Mike, totally and utterly wrong. I'm just angry it's taken me this long to realise.
Oh.
I used to think she was a little overcautious, cared too much, that sort of thing. Well, I don't anymore.
She's your grandmother.
I don't care. I had a talk with Daphne and Charlene. They made me think about the letter. The more I thought, the more I realised. I know you, Mike, that isn't you.
Yeah, but when you read it, you said that you thought...
I'm really ashamed.
And what she said about Cassie, the girl I met in Manly.
Well, that's all right. It was before you knew me. Nan and I, we had words.
So what happens now?
What do you mean?
Are you still friends?
I guess so. Nan will go mental.
It's her problem.
So do you
You want us to be like boyfriend and girlfriend?
Of course I do. What's so funny?
I was just thinking what the kids at school will say.
I don't care what they're going to say.
I mean about you and me. I realise they're going to start calling you.
Oh, Tarzan, very funny. Come here.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Mangle. You look positively radiant this afternoon.
Don't you try to sweet-talk me. I'm very, very disappointed in you. I specifically asked you to keep that letter a secret. You're a doctor. Doesn't your oath mean anything to you?
Yes, but...
I have a right to consult you in confidence.
And Mike has a right to know what he's up against.
But I explained to you why it was so important that no one else should know the contents of that letter. My good name could...
What about Mike's good name?
Oh, that letter proved he doesn't have one. If I didn't owe you my life, I'd be very tempted to take this matter much further. Breach of confidence.
You are treading on very thin ice, Mrs. Mangle, with me and the police.
Yes. Well, that letter caused a great deal of damage to my relationship with Jane. She's nothing but a renegade. The things she said, the tone she used, it was disgraceful, Doctor.
Really? Really? It's terrible business.
Yes, absolutely terrible. How can I possibly tell her mother? She'd only blame me, and with justification.
Sounds like you need to give Jane some time to cool down.
That's your professional opinion, is it?
I'm in the people business, Mrs. Mangle. I know what I'm talking about. You give Jane some breathing space and she will calm down.
Yes. Thank you, Doctor. You seem to make a habit out of saving my life. Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it must be soon. I don't know. I reckon there's at least 1,000.
And the rest?
Yeah, well, Clive's the only one who knows for sure.
Well, who's going to know if there's a couple missing?
Look.
Scott, Mike's meant to start at 5. Any chance you can fill in till then?
How come?
Well, the oven at home's on the blink. I've arranged to meet an electrician there.
Sure, no worries.
Thanks.
You two look pretty chummy.
Yeah, just saw old Mangle get told off.
Oh, yeah? By who?
Would you believe Jane? It was unreal. She gave her heaps.
Wow.
And then Jane went after Mike. Those two will get back together for sure.
What are you doing here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be doing a big essay.
Good point. I should get to library before they shut. It's quieter there than at home. I thought Mike was supposed to be working here.
Not till 5.
Right. Well, if you see him, tell him I dropped in to say hi.
Sure. What are these doing here?
They're dirty. I'm about to clean them.
I'll have you been serving customers in the meantime.
Oh, Paul, anyone can judge a nip.
Oh, terrific. You sell one short, Madge, and you jeopardise our licence. You get too generous and we slowly go broke. I suggest you clean them and use them.
Yes.
Ray, how's it going?
In a word, awful, but lucky.
Probably a biorhythms, you know.
5. Can I get you a drink?
No, thanks. That's what got me into all this.
You see? I have been abused and maligned ever since I walked in here this morning, and I've had enough. If standing behind a bar listening to loud-mouthed oafs and filthy-tempered bosses is someone's idea of a pleasant way to earn a living, they're welcome to it.
That's not why I'm here.
Oh, let go of me.
I've come to apologise. Now, don't be a stubborn female and hear me out.
Apologise? To me?
I was so fired up when I left here, the coppers pulled me over. Luckily, they didn't get me to blow into their little gizmo. One more drink and I'd have probably ended up in court.
Well, Mr. Murphy, that's what I was trying to warn you about.
I know. And I was a goose. But the thing is, I could have been legless when I left here. And then they really would have thrown the book at me. I just couldn't afford to lose my licence. I reckon you've got yourself a pretty good barmaid here, Paul. And I really am sorry about before.
Apology accepted, Mr. Murphy.
Ray, please.
Ray.
In fact, what I think our friend's trying to say, Paul, is that he commends you on your excellent choice of personnel. Am I right, Ray?
You are.
And that he's secure in the knowledge that next time, should his common sense give way to drinker's enthusiasm, he will happily allow Madge to call for a taxi. Smart thinking, Ray.
I thought so.
I'd say this calls for a celebration. Fruit juices all round.
have here. I think Mrs. Mangle might have a few questions to ask you. And if she doesn't, I certainly have.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
What is all this?
You've been receiving a few nasty letters lately, Mrs. Mangle. I thought you might like to meet the postman. She did it, Mrs. Mangle. It was her. I saw her. I was trying to tell you. Oh, will you let me go? I'll call the police. Well, I think you're right, Sue. Maybe we should. When they examine the envelope, it won't be my fingerprints that they find on it. And I still have the first letter sent to you accusing Mike. I'd bet good money the typeface is the same. What do you think, Sue? I want to go home. Sounds reasonable. We'll speak to your parents and call the police from there. No!
Now, just a moment. I'll decide whether or not the police are required.
I don't blame you for being nervous, Mrs. Mangle. If Sue here's responsible for feeding you a pack of lies, and you've certainly been guilty of acting upon them, making accusations against Mike, I'd say Sue won't be the only one in trouble. Now, we're going to my place to sort this out. Or we can go to your parents. Take your pick. Your place. And if you want to know the truth, I suggest you come too. That is, if the truth really matters to you.
Mike, this is ridiculous.
No, bear with me. I know what I'm doing. We're going to win. Then...
Suppose you know what you're going to do about Mrs. Mangle, then? Yeah, that's a problem.
We'll just have to keep a low profile, I suppose.
Until we know how she's going to react.
I'll get it.
She's not even going to like you being friends. Much less anything else. Yeah, well, she can't stop us. Your mum couldn't stop you from seeing Scott, could she? No, but... Well, my mum's not as bad as your nan. You know, I don't care. I'm not going to let her come between us. But didn't she threaten to send you to your other grandmother in the country? Yeah. But I know how I feel about Mike, and... Well, I guess we just have to make her see our way somehow. Well, good luck.
Hey, can you two look after the shop for a while? I've got to go and see Daph. She's found the person who's been writing the letters.
Who?
She didn't say, but I'll tell you when I get back, okay? Bye.
I've been asked the question so many times, I'm not having trouble really. Take advantage to
Evening all.
Well, an advantage.
You tell him that if he mucks around with that radio once more, I won't be responsible.
And you tell her.
Oh, stop it, you two. Behave like a pair of spoilt brats.
That's a nice way to speak to your own mum.
Oh, well, honestly, Mum, you've turned this place into a battlefield. In other countries, there are people starving to death and blowing each other to pieces.
Of course they carry on like that. They're foreigners.
Oh, what's the use? I have had the most dreadful day, and all you two can do is bicker.
There's no need to bust a boiler. Sit down and tell us about it.
Oh, well, it's all right now, but there was this man in the pub, a customer. I nearly lost my job over him.
Well, what do you expect from men? Put a few drinks in their hands and they're the world's greatest authority on everything. Well, there are exceptions, of course. Now, for example, that young Clive Gibbons. There's a man who knows how to look after a woman. He said to me the other night...
Well, no one's interested in what he said to you.
Oh, really? This has gone far too far. You love each other, you know you do.
If I'd had any pride, I would have left you long ago. If it hadn't been for the children...
Oh, yes, the children. You stayed around long enough to ruin them, didn't you? Look at the sook you made of Tom.
He's a better man than you are, Dan Ramsay. You know your problem, don't you? You have a battleship mouth and a rowboat brain.
Oh, I see. Well, you put your money where your mouth is. You've been whining about a divorce. I'm not standing in your way.
Wouldn't make any difference if you were. I'm phoning my solicitor in the morning.
Oh, Mum, you'll do no such thing.
I'll do what I choose.
You bullet-brained nincompoop, look what you've done now.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
What's going on?
I was waiting for you and Mike to get home. This concerns family, and Mike is family as far as we're concerned.
Yeah, of course. I just passed him in the street.
Now have a look at these. This is the first letter. And I caught Sue slipping this one under Mrs. Mangle's door a short while ago.
Yeah, look, just the same typeface.
Same typewriter, wasn't it, Sue?
Got home as fast as I could. Sue.
Now, just one moment.
Hold on, Mrs. Mangle. Sue, did you write these?
Yes.
Why?
Because she's probably the girl referred to in those letters. The one he's been mistreating. Have you thought about that?
That's a lie.
Now, hang on, Mike. Let Mrs. Mangle have a say. Are you guilty of anything that was in those letters?
No.
Sue?
He's telling the truth. I made it all up.
What have I ever done to you?
You ditched me, that's what.
But we were never...
We could have been. We would have been. Stupid Jane Harris hadn't come along. My parents are going to kill me when they find out about this. Really strict.
Look, stop crying. Nothing's going to happen to you, is it?
Oh, really? Wait until I phone your parents. Think you can fool me?
If you do that, Mrs. Mangle, I'll present the full facts to the police. Mike's the victim here. It's his decision.
Look, I know what it's like to be in the wrong with your parents. I'm not going to get my own back on you or anything. You made a mistake and it'll end here. I'm not going to say anything at school.
Can I go now?
Sure.
Young people today.
Hey! Hey! I think you owe Mike an apology, Mrs. Mangle.
Absolutely.
If I made a mistake, it was because I was given good reason.
You call that an apology?
Forget it, Des. It's not worth it.
Not worth it? You got rights too, mate. She's liable to do that to somebody else.
How dare you talk to me like that?
Oh,
Des,
won't you?
to her, it wouldn't matter whether I was innocent or not. She'd find some other way of splitting me and Jane up, wouldn't you?
You let that little minx walk out of here scot-free and then attack me?
Sue's confused. You should have known better. Oh, what's the point of talking to you about it?
And that's the way a child talks to its elders. A fine example you two must set.
Well, as a matter of fact, they do. They've taught me how to give people the benefit of the doubt, how to trust, things like that.
I still say these things don't just happen. Where there's smoke, there's always fire.
Hey, Mrs. Mangle, get back in.
Good on you, Mike. You stood up for yourself.
A lot of good it did. Only caused more trouble.
Well, I hope we never have another war. Mike's the sort of guy who'd throw the pin and hang on to the grenade. It's not going to help matters brooding over those, mate.
I'm just trying to understand. I mean, she reckons she was really hung up on me and she goes and does something stupid like this.
Well, she's obviously pretty keen on you.
Yeah, but...
Oh, women, mate, you know what they're like.
Oi!
Present company accepted, Daph.
They won't wipe out the memories, unless everyone knows the truth. You sure you're right to let Sue off the hook like that?
I don't care what people think. Jane said she believes me, and that's all that counts.
And what will you do about Mrs. Mangle?
Suppose you really liked the job, but the boss was unpleasant. I mean, you'd put up with the boss, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, isn't the girl you care about even more important than that?
Come on, how am I supposed to get Mrs. Mangle on side?
Oh, you...
Well...
Forget it, guys.
How did we get involved in all of this?
I'm not sure. But I think he's just flambéed the sink.
Dinner will be ready in 5 minutes.
Oh, I would have thought Helen would have been home by now. I've no idea where Scott is.
Don't worry, it's not a problem. I can put the menu on hold. I've got half an hour up my sleeve if I need it.
I'm really sorry they're late.
But Jim, it doesn't matter. Shall I freshen up your drink?
No, that's fine. Thank you.
I wouldn't mind another orange juice, please.
Coming right up.
Lucy's quite capable of getting her own drinks. Thank you, Ruth.
No trouble.
She likes it. She enjoys doing things for us.
Ruth is a guest in our house. She's had a rough time and she's not our personal servant.
Yes, Dad. I don't understand how that guy ripped her off.
Well, she put her money and her property in the hands of someone she trusted and she made a mistake. So we're going to help her as long as she needs us.
I don't think Paul likes her staying here much.
Well, that's Paul's problem.
Did he really throw her out of the hotel?
Well, you can't stay in a hotel if you can't afford to pay for it. I know it'll do, Lucy. No more questions. And I warn you, young lady, that this is strictly classified, not for gossip round the school ground.
Oh, what a day. I'm drained.
Dinner's ready as soon as Scott puts in an appearance.
Good. Hello, darling.
Hello, Brad.
Something's missing. Something's definitely missing.
What?
The mess, the chaos. Don't tell me this child's going down with a bad attack of neatness, Jim.
Ha ha ha.
Apparently Ruth did some housework.
Yeah.
She vacuumed in here, she did my bedroom, the laundry, the bathroom. And that's since I've come home from school. She's great.
Hello, Helen. How was your day? Don't ask. Thank you for tidying the place up. You didn't have to. Nonsense. I hope you don't mind me invading your kitchen. Mind. Do you know, I think every working woman has a private fantasy about walking in the door and finding the meal cooked. Would you like a drink before dinner? I won't say no to a sherry, thank you.
Ruth, if we're all having a drink, have one yourself. You haven't stopped since I came home.
That's all right.
Despite the jokes, we all pitch in here. We don't want you to feel obligated in any way.
Look, Jim, as long as Helen doesn't mind, I'm enjoying helping, honestly. Helen doesn't mind. Good. One sherry coming up.
What's the matter, sunshine?
What do you think?
Now, look, none of this is to do with you.
Well, I'm your granddaughter. It's not fair. Am I supposed to pick sides?
Don't talk nonsense.
Why, Gramps? When I was a little girl, you and Gran were the happiest couple I knew. Yeah, you argued every now and then, but it was all part of the joke. I felt safe with you.
You reckon people stay the same? You're smarter than that, sunshine.
Do you know how tired I am of seeing people I care about split up? We're supposed to be the ones with no responsibility. But you oldies treat relationships as though they don't matter at all. Don't you know that when you break some things, they can't ever be fixed? Ever.
The older you get, the prouder you get. Part of it's knowing each other too well. You see through each other.
All it takes is to say you're sorry.
Why should I? Back down again so she can store up ammo for the next fight? No, thank you.
Well, if that's worth throwing a lifetime away for, you go for it, Grandpa. But don't expect me to understand.
All right. If she will, I will.
What?
I said it, didn't I?
I see you've got your tea.
Charlene made it for me.
You'd better get used to making your own, hadn't you? My solicitor said the divorce won't be any problem at all.
Well, you can tell your solicitor that I won't be arguing.
Gramps.
I told you what she'd do, didn't I? I'd wait to put the boot in.
Well, at least I won't have to put up with that kind of abuse much longer.
Now, you keep out of it from now on. And don't tell me what I'm throwing away. There's nothing left. It's better finished.
So you admit he's innocent now or not?
Your idea of innocent and mine are quite different, young lady.
Just won't admit you were wrong, will you? You don't even know how.
That's enough, Jane.
If those letters were a pack of lies, you've got no right to keep picking on him.
Oh, so I'm the villain now. Are you suggesting that I wrote those letters? That I'm responsible for your precious boyfriend's reputation?
I'm not going to stop seeing him now.
I'm ordering you to.
You can't. You've got no right.
Then it will be off to your grandmother's in the country. Oh, you'll thank me one day. Other people may not protect their families, but I know my responsibilities.
Hi. Mrs. Mangle.
I have nothing to say to you.
I just want to apologise for before. I was a bit upset.
I'm not interested.
At least let him have his say, Nan. Come in, Mike.
Over my dead body. Now you go to your room straight away.
Do you mean that?
I most certainly do.
All right, I'll go. I'll have my things out of here in 10 minutes. Please wait for me, Mike.
Hang on, what?
What are you talking about?
I'm saying you've got a choice. I've gone along with everything you've wanted out of respect for you. But if I can't even choose my own friends, then I'm leaving. And don't expect me back.
Well, the letters really broke me up. So when it was all over, I was pretty angry, I guess. I should have realised that you'd be upset too, because you wouldn't want some creep hanging around Jane. So I apologise for the tone that I used.
Very well, I accept your apology.
I don't want to split you and Jane up or anything like that. And I understand how you must feel. I promise I'll respect that and I'll respect Jane.
Well, Nan?
Oh, I can't see that I have any say in the matter. One word from me and you'll leave, won't you? I don't know why you even bother asking me.
Because I don't want us to fight anymore.
I just want you to see that there's nothing wrong with this.
See him if you choose, then. I warned you. You didn't listen. And the sooner your parents come back and claim you, the easier my mind will be.
How do you feel?
Bit shaky. How about you?
Thanks for coming over. Took a lot of courage.
What else could I do?
And you're happy not to push things?
I won't, I promise.
What are you smirking about? And why aren't you at school?
Got the first 2 hours off this morning.
That's why the country's in the mess it's in.
Gramps, I'm doing HSC. You're supposed to have time for individual study.
Just another excuse to loaf around and listen to that stuff you call music. Now, when I went to school, we didn't have the armchair ride you kids get. When I went to school, it was Shanks's pony all the way. 7 miles there and 7 miles back. Up before dawn and back in the darkness. And they didn't muck around with all this modern rubbish. It was reading, writing and arithmetic.
Oh, yes, nothing to eat but a crust of bread and dirty water and no shoes, and it was snowing.
Now, don't you start taking the flaming mickey out of me.
Oh, you old fake. Apparently, Charlene, on the rare occasions that your grandfather went to school, he was dragged there kicking and screaming. Usually, he was down at the swimming hole or round at the pub cadging pennies.
Flaming respect for a man in this house.
Oh, Mum, I thought you were still in bed. I was going to bring you a cup of tea.
I'm going to town to see a solicitor. That fella from Queensland put me onto one.
Pretty quick off the mark, ain't you?
Well, there's a lot to be done. They want to see the marriage certificate, so I'm going to the registry.
Oh, Mum, this is wrong. I want you to sit down and talk about it. You too, Dad.
There's nothing to talk about. As it is, they say it could take 12 months, so there's no point in dithering, is there? Well, best be off then.
Gramps, go after her. Stop her.
It's too late.
Look, are you sure you're feeling up to it?
I feel up to it. Managed all right yesterday, didn't I?
It's the hours I don't like, all that time on your feet.
I'm perfectly fit to work and I go crazy hanging around here. I appreciate the worrying and I love you for it. But I'll be okay. What's going on? Mike!
Mike doesn't have to start school till late today. He's just helping with a bit of housework.
Mike is supposed to be studying.
It's okay, I offered.
Will you two stop treating me like an invalid? Now you study. And you bank.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Oh.
Now, before you start worrying, I've got Nan's permission to be here. I'm studying with Mike. You can phone her if you like. Bank.
Oh.
Glad things are straightened out. See you, Mike.
Yeah. Bye. How did you manage to get out?
Well, she doesn't trust you, but she trusts me.
Well, do you trust me?
Yes. I trust you to be my friend and my first boyfriend and not to hurt me. Study.
Study. Right.
Put them on the table. I'll see Jane gets them.
Well, can't I thank Jane in person? She was a real sport to lend me all this Shakespeare stuff.
She should be using them herself instead of lending them out. In any case, she's not home.
Is something wrong?
I don't know what you're talking about.
My mistake. Where did you say Jane was?
I didn't. But as it happens, she's visiting Mike.
You're letting Jane see Mike? That's wonderful.
No, you can keep your opinions to yourself.
No, that's ace. It takes someone very special to admit they were wrong all along.
Now, just a moment.
Some people, the really mean sour ones, they'd stick to their guns, no matter what, out of pure spite. But not you, Mrs. Mangle. You're bigger than that. Jane's just lucky to have a grandmother who respects her freedom. Bye.
Dad, all I am asking you to do is move into the other room.
It's drafty in there.
If you want the heater on, have the heater on. I want to clear this table.
Not until I've had another cup of tea. And I can't do that till Charlene gets back with the milk.
Honestly, I don't blame Mum. God forgive me, but I don't blame her one little bit.
Leave the sermon, Maggie, and make the tea.
I just gave Mrs. Mangle heaps.
You what?
Don't worry, nothing will stand up in court. Mike's been proven innocent, so I just wanted to remind her how wrong she was, that's all.
Well, she certainly had it coming to her, I'll admit that.
Some other woman you're tearing to pieces.
You wouldn't say that if you knew Mike. Mrs. Mangle deserves it.
Oh, the boy's probably no good. Sounds to me like a woman with a head on her shoulders.
Right now, the two of you would make a perfect pair.
There, drink it and shift.
You devil!
What have I done this time?
Mum, what's happened to you?
I went to the registry office. I asked for the marriage certificate. They couldn't find it. Do you know why? It doesn't exist. He's had me living in sin for 50 years. Oh, Marcia, I'm so ashamed. That's all of us.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Mum, what are you talking about? Of course you married.
For God's sake, explain yourself, woman. What do you want about?
It's all your fault. I wanted a proper church wedding, but no, it had to be something quick and cheap. Well, it looks like you got what you paid for. Nothing.
Second childhood. She's been on the verge of it for years.
Oh, Mal, that old skinflint. He got some itinerant minister to marry us. Gave him 2 shillings for his trouble.
Some men worked all day for less than that back then.
Trouble was, he wasn't a minister at all.
You mean he was some sort of con man?
That's right, a complete phony. The man at the registry office said they'd come across at least 50 couples he'd tricked. If you'd let me pay to go to the city to get married, this would never have happened.
Fair go. Bloke's got some pride. He couldn't let you pay for the wedding.
No, but you were too tight to let the moths out of your wallet, weren't you? 2 shillings. That's what it cost you to make me an unmarried mother all these years.
But that means that Max and Tom and I are...
Wrong side of the sheets, all of you.
Oh, my God. Well, you two are going to have to get married immediately.
Get married? To her? You're joking. We're just about to get divorced, weren't we? Well, I think this saves us both time and money. We're both free now to go our own ways.
It suits me. If I've been a scarlet woman all these years, I may as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb. Start kicking up my heels and enjoying life for a bit.
Too right. You go your way and I'll go mine.
Oh, no, hang on. You're not going to leave us illegitimate.
Well, if they get married now, it's not going to change that. It's too late.
Charlene, I'd like to talk to your grandparents alone, if you don't mind.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll just be next door.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself.
Me? Don't you go pointing the finger in this direction, Edna Ramsay.
I am not Edna Ramsay. Edna Wilkins I was born, and Edna Wilkins I still am.
Yes. Well, we're going to have to get you turned into a Ramsay as quickly as possible.
No, not on your Nelly.
For once, I agree with the old bat.
Oh, Clive, I just don't know what to do about it.
Well, it has to be up to them. You can't force them to get married.
But they're my parents, and they've never been legally married. Oh, I'm so ashamed.
I don't see why. They thought they were married. What difference does it make?
It makes a great deal of difference to me. Besides, it means that Max and Tom and I are... well, you know.
Things like that don't really matter, Madge.
They do to me.
Hey, come on. Some of the world's greatest people were illegitimate.
Who?
There are lots of them. Alexander the Great. Who ever heard of his parents?
Oh, thanks, Clarke. You're a great comfort.
Mum's making such a big deal about it. What does it matter anyway?
I don't know. I still reckon marriage is pretty important.
I'm just an old-fashioned boy, hey? Oh, there's little Miss Poison Pen.
Yeah, well, why don't we just keep away from her, okay?
What? After what she did to you, you're letting her get away with it.
I don't really want to cause any more hassles.
She should have got what was coming to her. Yeah, I think so too. Well, I'm going to tell her what I think of her anyway.
Lenny?
You're real scum, Parker.
Who cares what you think? You're not going to show those letters to anyone else, are you?
Do you think I'd want anyone else to see that rubbish? I burnt them.
Well, no evidence now then, is there? Can't can't take it any further.
I said I wasn't going to anyway.
So you get away with it. Well, someone ought to teach you a lesson that you won't forget.
Lay one hand on me, my parents will sue you for assault.
Oh, Susie, don't scare me.
Leave it, Winnie.
You're just a louse.
Well, at least I haven't got a foul mouth like you. All the rubbish you wrote about Mike.
It's probably all true. He's probably doing it all to her anyway. You rotten little...
What's going on here? Is she all right?
Yeah.
She's unconscious. What happened?
She tripped over a bag.
Oh, don't let them hit me again.
Mum's gonna kill me.
That's nothing compared to what Gran's going to do to me.
Well, I reckon you were terrific. Sue had it coming to her in a big way.
Well, maybe old Mule will go easy on us when we tell him about the letters.
I don't really want to go into all that.
Mike, we're going to have to. Sue's probably in there right now making everything sound much worse.
Oh, I'm going to get expelled.
I won't go that far.
When I pass my HSC this year, I'm never going to hear the end of it from Gran and my parents. She's already threatened to send my other grandma in the country. If she does, I'll never get to see you.
Well, why don't we just say that I hit her? I don't care if I don't get my HSC.
I don't think that's fair.
No, I couldn't let you do that.
Anyway, Sue's probably in there now telling them that Jane did it.
Just say she was wrong. She thought it was Jane, but it was me.
Wouldn't it be better if we refused to admit who it was? I mean, we all stick together. They couldn't expel all of us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, what difference does it make? We're still going to get in trouble.
Sue has had to have treatment in the sick bay. I warn you, Mr. Muir is going to look on this very, very severely.
Oh, I will get expelled.
Look, I know it comes as a real shock to you, Madge, but honestly, these things really don't matter.
What does matter is that I thought underneath everything they still loved each other. Apparently not. After 50 years, all they've got between them is anger and bitterness.
Well, I think they've just been taking each other for granted for too long. I suppose love's like anything else. If you don't look after it, it can wear out.
Huh. It's supposed to last forever, isn't it?
I'm sure it can, if it's cared for and kept new. See, that's what they need, something to renew that first burning passion.
Oh, Clive, I do think they're past the stage of burning passion, dear.
Oh, yeah, but if they can be made to remember why they fell in love in the first place, I reckon they might find it's all still there.
Yes, but the sad thing is that neither of them wants to try anymore. I mean, if I could just get them to sit down and talk to each other...
Sorry if it's a bit late, but Paul got caught up.
No worries.
Everything all right, Madge?
Oh, yes, fine. How's the job going?
Great.
Coping with the computer?
Well, I've worked for him before, so it wasn't a problem.
Lucky you.
I better get back.
Yeah, before Paul Legree sends his bloodhounds after you.
Oh, he's not too bad. I'm slowly bringing him into line.
Looks as though she's setting her cap for the boss. It wouldn't be the first time.
There's no point taking your frustrations out on Susan.
No, I know, Clive, I'm sorry. It's just that my world seems to have turned upside down at the moment. Things keep getting taken away from me. My husband, my son, and now my sense of who I am.
You are a very fine person, and nobody can take that away from you.
I've already heard Sue's version of what happened. Now I'd like to hear yours.
It was me, Mr. Muir. I was
It was
the one-
nothing much. Just a bit of a disagreement.
Between who and whom exactly?
Between all of us.
The four of you against Sue.
It was me.
No,
hit
I
Sue.
can't you do that.
Look, it was all of us.
Sue's already told me that the four of you had attacked her, but I was reluctant to believe that of you.
She told you what?
That the four of you physically attacked her.
She's lying.
Well, I'm afraid it's become quite clear that she isn't. She's very badly bruised, and the four of you have admitted to ganging up on her.
Yeah, but no... Well, she tripped over a bag, that's all.
I found Sue unconscious. And when she came to, she was terrified of being bashed again. You deny she was hit.
No. But only once and by one of us.
By which one?
We won't say.
No, we're in this together.
Well, I can only accept Sue's version of the matter. I'll have to contact your parents. In my book, this sort of behaviour deserves expulsion.
Yes, I'll come at once.
I've been thinking, Matt, there's got to be some way to make your parents start appreciating one another.
Oh, I'm sorry, Clive. Something else has come up. Could you manage here alone for a while?
Where are you going?
I'm going to murder Charlene.
Well, when you've done that, I've got some ideas about your mum and dad.
I might just murder them as well.
What do you think we should do?
Do?
I know we were talking about divorce.
You never meant to go through with it, did you? It was all a lot of bluff.
Who says? Of course I was going through with it. Who'd want to stay married to a cantankerous old man like you?
Well, then you needn't worry now, need you?
Don't give a hoot that we were living in sin all those years. I'm too ashamed to hold my head up in public. You took a young girl down, Ramsay, and you ruined her.
Yeah. Well, you're a ruin now, all right.
Hello. I'm not stopping. I just popped in to say hello.
Hello.
I've got to pick out some clothes.
I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
Anywhere to get away from you nagging and carrying on. Seems to me the sooner we finish, the better.
Oh, it's okay, Grandma.
He hates me. He was so much in love.
Oh, I don't think he really hates you.
Then why else does he treat me the way he does?
You're pretty rough on him, too.
Well, only because he's been so hard to live with these last few years. I don't know what happened, Shane. He used to be such fun. And he loved me. Truly he did. He'd do anything for me. He used to say to me, Edna, you're the prettiest girl in the district. It's what it is, you know. I'm not pretty anymore, not young. Want to throw me away like a worn-out glove.
Oh, I don't think that's it, Grandma. He's got older too.
Yes. He used to be so handsome, so strong. Do you know, he used to be able to pick me up as though I weighed nothing, and he could run with me in his arms, and oh, I loved him so much.
How long since you've let him see that? When was the last time you told him you loved him?
He wouldn't be interested, as plain as day he doesn't love me anymore. Well, I'm not going to waste any more years on him. He's right, you know. The sooner we go our own separate ways, the better for both of us.
I still don't know why a young bloke like you would want to take out my missus. I mean, Edna.
Oh, it was a good night.
You've got strange taste in women, lad.
Well, you chose her once yourself, Mr. Ramsay.
Oh, it was different. It had real sparkle then, but it soon wore off. Well, have you heard the good news? She's not my wife at all.
Yeah, Madge told me.
I didn't think she'd want to spread it around.
Oh, Madge and I are good friends. I think she'd appreciate it if everyone didn't get to hear about it, though.
Yeah, well, there's no point in keeping it a secret. And I'll have to let the young ladies know I'm free now, won't I?
True, and I suppose Edna will want the men to know she is.
I don't think many blokes will be interested.
I don't know. She's a lot of fun to be with.
Now, listen, lad, I've always enjoyed a laugh and a joke. But Edna, well, all she wants to do is nag. I don't think what she was like one time.
Really special, huh?
My golden girl, I used to call her. Her smile would light up a room. Every lad in the district wanted Edna.
Yeah, but you were the lucky one.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it when she wanted me to. And when I think of the fun we had together, nothing else seemed to matter. Where's it all gone?
I reckon it's all still there if you'd look for it.
No. She doesn't care tuppence for me now. She's made that pretty clear. Now, it's a pity, but it's all gone.
Really, Charlene, I don't know how you could do this to me. You know how much I've got on my mind at the moment.
Mrs. Mitchell, it wasn't just Charlene. That doesn't make any difference, Scott. It just means that you all behaved irresponsibly.
Dad, it was nothing. It was just a tussle, that's all.
I would have thought you were a little old to be sort of fighting in the playground like a bunch of little hooligans.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Muir hasn't been able to contact all the parents or guardians concerned, but he'd like to see you now.
Sue's been lying her head off.
You have to let me tell them it was me that hit her. There's no point. Mr. Muir wouldn't believe you now anyway. He's convinced it's a gang bashing and that's it. So we're all gonna cop it.
We've discussed the situation at some length. My initial feeling was that you all deserved very severe punishment, even expulsion. However, Mr. White has argued that this incident is quite out of character for the four of you, and has convinced me that expulsion would be too severe a measure to take. But I want you to realize that I will not turn a blind eye to violence in my school. Is that understood? If there's any repetition of this sort of behavior, then you can expect the worst. As for now, you'll have a detention of 1 hour every night for a month. During this time, and in all your recess periods, you'll clean up the schoolyard.
What? Thanks, Mr. Muir.
You may wish to impose further punishment yourself. I hope you feel that the matter's been handled fairly.
Yes, of course. I can't say that any of us can quite accept Sue Parker's
Well,
version
it's
of what
been
happened.
dealt with as far as I'm concerned. Of course, it's up to Sue's parents as to whether they wish to take the matter any further. And I hope the point has been made that hooliganism will not be tolerated in this school.
Just to say squash things, Clive, and same again for Grandad.
Shane, I'd rather you didn't call me Granddad. Why don't you just make it Dad?
I always called you Grandad.
Yeah, I know, but things are different now. Anyway, what if I'm trying to chat up some young dolly bird and you come up and call me Granddad? Kill the bloke's chance of stone dead.
Instead of trying to chat up some young dolly bird, you should be asking Grandma to marry you.
You off your rocker? Anyway, if I did ask her, she'd only say no. She's glad to be rid of me.
Oh, that's not true.
So what'd you do with the body?
What?
You were going to murder Charlene.
Oh, yes, I probably will when she gets home tonight. Do you know that she and Mike and Jane and Scott all ganged up on Sue Parker? They actually bashed the girl.
No, I don't believe that. Not those kids. They're not the type.
Yeah, well, none of us wanted to believe it either. That's apparently what happened. It's not one thing, it's another.
God, if you and Shane are going to nag me here, I might as well go home. Why don't you all just lay off? Edna and me have made up our minds. Nothing's going to change them.
Oh, stubborn old so-and-so.
Worry no more, Madge. I have a plan.
Oh, no, Clive, I've had enough of your plans to last me a lifetime. Besides, you heard what he said. They've made up their minds. They just don't love each other anymore.
I don't believe that's true.
No, neither do I.
Why not?
Oh, I had a bit of a talk with Grandma this morning. She's really upset. You can tell that she still cares about him. Same here with Dan. We've just got to make them admit that they still love each other.
That's easier said than done.
As I said, I've got a plan. I mean, one that's going to work. Would I make promises I wouldn't keep?
Yes.
I'll rephrase that.
Oh, I didn't know you'd be home for lunch. Setting for one looks so lonely.
I bought a pie on the way home. You think I could read this in peace now?
I don't care what you do.
Yeah. That's what I told that young bloke
What young bloke?
at the pub. Your boyfriend.
Clive?
I told him you wouldn't care what I did. He tried to tell me you had fun the other night.
Oh, we did. He's a card. Reminds me of Basil Hopkins.
Who?
You know, his mum and dad owned that big farm near Willow Crossing. He took me to the Mingalong Cup dance the first night we saw each other.
Oh, yeah. That bloke was stripping short of a bob.
Basil? No, he wasn't. You just thought that because you were jealous.
Well, I know he wasn't good enough for you. The minute I saw you with him, I knew you deserved something better.
Like you?
Yeah. It's truth you looked pretty that night, Edna.
You kept cutting in on Basil.
He couldn't dance to save his life.
But you could. You were the best in the district. All the girls knew it.
Yeah. I reckon we made quite a pair. Pity things have changed along the way.
Perhaps they haven't changed really. Perhaps we just think they have.
No, we might as well face facts. Whatever we had, we lost along the way.
I still think we should tell Mr. Muir the truth, Mike.
Well, what's the point? He's not going to believe it.
Well, Sue's got away with another lie, and you guys are all in trouble because of me.
Look, we're all in it together.
It was me that hit her. Nan's gonna hit the roof when she finds out.
Well, that's all the more reason why we should all take the blame. Look, it's over now, Jane. We've only got the detention. That's not going to kill you, is it?
Yeah, I just hope Sue doesn't cause any more trouble.
She won't want her parents to know she wrote those letters. I think she'll just keep quiet now.
Could you get these accounts out for me tomorrow, please, Susan?
Yep, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Still worrying about that business at the school?
Oh, yes. Jim and I still find it hard to believe it of Scott and the others that they'd gang together and bash a girl.
But after what you told me about the letters she wrote, I can't say I blame them. I'd feel like swinging one at her myself.
Oh, yes, I can understand their anger, but to gang up like that...
Quite good for the time.
Yes, certainly.
Daniel's Corporation. May I tell who's calling? Just one moment. It's for you, Helen. Mr. Parker, Sue's father.
Good afternoon, Mr. Parker. Yes, that's right. Well, Scott's father and I intend to talk to him about it tonight. Oh, I see. Well, surely that isn't necessary. Can't we get together and discuss this? All right, we'll talk then. Goodbye.
What do you have to say?
He's very angry. He's been in touch with his solicitor.
Solicitor?
He's going to sue everyone concerned with his daughter's assault.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Never gonna learn all this, not with only a couple of months to go before the exams.
I'm cool about it.
Oh, I'm cool about it. You would be, you don't care.
No. Sooner this is over with, the sooner I can get on with what I really want to do.
Yeah, same here.
You can write me up in your newspaper when I'm rich and famous.
Oh, you're gonna pose for page 3, are you?
Get out of it.
Just joking.
Oh, don't tell me. Mrs. Mangle's furious about what happened.
Furious is an understatement. She's going to send Jane away.
What? Where to?
Our other grandmother's place.
And what's that going to achieve?
Keep her away from me, I suppose.
This is all Sue Parker's fault.
Yeah, she started the whole thing.
Oh, it's not going to help me any, is it?
Poor Jane.
Gee, they're home early.
Hi.
I'm glad I caught you all together.
Uh-oh is right.
Mr. Parker just contacted us to advise that he'll be suing you all for assault.
What?
She was hardly touched, was she?
That's right.
And besides, she only got what was coming to her.
No, you got it all wrong, Charlene. You're all going to get what's coming to you.
Any form of physical contact can be grounds for assault.
And what about what she did?
Yeah, and what about the letters she wrote?
Can you prove it was Sue?
She admitted to it.
Have you still got the letters?
No, I burnt them.
So it's your word against hers.
I'd better go and tell Mrs. Mangle.
Oh, great. She's already on the warpath about Jane getting in trouble at school.
Does Mum know about Mr. Parker?
I'm about to tell her.
Oh, cripes. She's going to kill me when she finds out.
Maybe she might understand this time.
I thought you might have brought your wife.
No?
This is Mrs. Mitchell, Mr. Parker.
You're Max Ramsay's sister, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I might have known the Ramsays would be involved in it somewhere.
You're not going to get very far with that attitude.
At least I'm a responsible parent. My kids don't go around bashing innocent people.
Innocent? That's a laugh.
Quiet, Charlie.
Why don't you sit down, Bill?
I won't be staying long.
Mr. Parker, everyone here is genuinely sorry about what happened to Sue.
Oh, really?
Well, there was some provocation from your daughter in the first place.
Indeed.
Yes, she'd written some anonymous letters, which caused Mike here a lot of trouble.
Could I have a look at them?
No, I burnt them.
How very convenient.
Well, I didn't realise something like this was going to happen, did I?
Those letters never existed, did they?
They did so.
After what your daughter has done, Mr. Parker, I think you've got an absolute hide coming here and throwing your weight around.
I intend to throw considerably more weight. I'll be taking this as far as legally possible. Someone has to teach you louts a lesson.
Really, Charlene, I just don't know what I'm going to do with you.
Love me?
Does that already? Now, what if the Parkers decide to sue me? How on earth am I expected to pay?
I'll get a job.
You are going to stay at school and do your HSC if it kills me.
Oh, Mum, it's not that important.
You'll thank me later. I just don't know what gets into you.
Blame your father for that, Madge. Doesn't come from my side of the family.
Don't you start.
I'll get it.
And don't stay on the phone all night either.
No, Mum. Hello.
Lenny, it's Shane. I know you're in a bit of trouble. Was it okay to talk?
You're a lifesaver.
Not that bad, huh?
Nothing I can't handle.
Well, I've got something else for you.
Yeah?
Clive's got an idea for getting Grandma and Grandpa back together.
Oh, great. What is it?
Can you get Grandma talking about the old days?
It shouldn't be too hard.
Take their mind off you for a while anyway.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, look, Granddad's here at the pub, so I'll work on him.
Okay, then.
Right, bye.
Who is that?
Oh, it's just Shane.
Oh, what did he want?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, well, I'm going to go and have a nice, long, relaxing bath.
Bet things were different in your day, hey, Gran? What was it like?
Oh, the music was different and the fashions, but basically people remain the same.
You mean your mum never got off your back either?
I used to have to beg her to let me out, then scrimp and save for a piece of ribbon to sew on my dress.
Sounds a bit grim.
Oh, there wasn't much money around, but we had fun.
Yeah? How?
Oh, we went to dances. There was always someone who could play the fiddle or the accordion. My goodness, your grandfather was light on his feet.
So what sort of dances did you do?
A foxtrot. The waltz was my favourite dance too.
Gramps reckons you've got 2 left feet.
Not true. He just says that to annoy me.
It looks weird.
Not nearly as weird as the Hottentotten you kids do nowadays. And you call it dancing? Come on, try.
What's the name of that song?
Oh, it's an old one. Nobody'd remember it. It's called Wanting You, Wanting Me. I haven't done that in years. Brings it all back.
So what happened after you met Gramps?
Oh, we courted for a bit. We were very young, not quite 17. It was during the Depression. We couldn't afford much.
Doesn't sound like much of a life.
Well, there wasn't much of anything in those days, but somehow we made it into something precious. We had a wonderful life, really, despite the hard times. Your grandfather was such a funny man. Could always coax a laugh out of me.
Doesn't sound like you regret marrying him.
Well, how can I regret it? Now, I know we weren't married at all.
Oh, I don't blame her for turning sour.
Why's that?
She had a rotten time ever since we were married.
Surely there must have been some good times.
Yeah, the old man reckons you used to have wonderful Christmases.
Oh, yeah, there were a few of those.
Well, what was it like in 1936?
Oh, Jesse Owens won at the Olympics. That should have been the end of Hitler and his rot. But no. We'd had a phony depression that led into a phony war. We worked like dogs during the Depression, me and Edna. For what? So a bunch of politicians could kill off those of us that survived it.
What work did you do?
Anything I could lay my hands on. Poor Edna. Never knowing where the next penny was coming from. She'd always have a meal on the table, even if it was rabbit. And beer. Lord knows how she managed it.
Didn't you have any fun?
Didn't seem to be time. Or sometimes we'd go to a dance.
Well, tell us about that.
Sometimes the local cockies would let us use the shearing sheds for dancing. The floor was greasy from the wool. We'd slip and slide all over the place.
Well, what sort of songs did you play?
Mainly anything by Kate Smith and John Bowles. Your grandmother was mad about John Bowles.
What sort of dances did you do?
Oh, we had bumps of daisy. We'd always get a laugh out of that one. Waltzes, foxtrots. What do you want to know all this for?
I just thought it'd be good to remember the old days.
She was a wonderful dancer, was Edna. She's such a shy thing when we first met. But she just came to life when she was dancing.
Yeah?
Yeah. Pity it's all changed now.
Not too late, am I?
We waited for you. Oh, we're all running a bit late tonight. Come on, everybody, to the table. Thank you, darling.
Thanks a lot. My solicitor can't do anything till Monday.
Mr. Parker didn't back down, I take it.
Sounds like a very difficult man.
Don't worry, Scott. If it had been me, I would have done exactly the same thing.
You had better not.
What happened?
Everything got out of hand, that's all.
The headmaster told me that you all admitted that only one person hit Sue. I can't believe that person was you.
You can't dob Scott.
We're all in this together.
Oh, don't be a fool, mate. Mr. Parker can cause a lot of trouble. I mean, if you didn't do it, I don't see why you should have to take the rap.
Keep out of it, Paul.
No, Paul's right. I don't like the idea of my son being sued for something he didn't do.
Dad, I was there. We're all in it together, all
That
right?
was Sue's story too.
All right. I suppose you're old enough to know your own business best.
In any case, there's nothing we can do until after the weekend. Now, let's just drop the subject and get on with the meal before it gets cold. Ruth went to a lot of trouble.
Smells delicious.
Thank you. Come on.
Must be the potatoes, mate.
Yeah, a mate of mine's got a stack of old slides which should set the mood very nicely.
No, I just hope my grandparents appreciate the trouble you've gone to.
Seeing them reunited is the only thanks I'll need. And here comes the lovely lady with the information I'll need to do just that.
Well, I hope it's all okay, because it's all the library had on the Depression and the 1930s.
Perfect, you are a gem.
What's this all about?
It's all fitting into place. With Shane's help, Dan left here in a haze of pleasant reminiscences.
Took quite a few drinks and a lot of talking. Just hope he remembers it.
I'm going to make sure he never forgets it.
Oh, you're going to keep him drunk for the rest of his life, eh?
No, Shane, I'm not. Are you doing anything tonight?
If you weren't before, you are now.
No.
Good, because I'll have my research complete by the time I finished here, and I'll need you to type up the script.
Okay.
Script? Since when do you need a script?
I'm not taking any chances. This is going to be the finest, most professional, the most talked about farewell party in the history of Erinsborough.
Morning tea, everyone. Just in time.
Scones. I knew you were cooking scones. I could smell them. Couldn't concentrate on my paperwork.
Hope you like them.
They're ace. You're the best cook in the whole world.
Oh, your gran's taught me a few tricks since I came here. Shall I pour a tea for Scott?
Oh, I wouldn't bother. He's over at Des's place rehearsing with the other kids. Been there since the crack of dawn.
Some campaign to try and get Dan and Edna back together again.
Yeah, well, that means Scott gets out of sweeping the driveway again, and it's his turn. Now I'll have to do it.
Oh, darling, would you rather have a cooking lesson? I have some free time this morning.
Ruth's been teaching me a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Helen. I had nothing else to do. I didn't think you'd mind.
No, of course not.
I thought it would make things easier for you.
Oh, it is. Life's become very easy around here lately. All the meals are cooked. The housework's always up to date. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll put the washing out. Unless you've already done it.
No. Now I've offended her, and that's the last thing I wanted to do.
Oh, don't worry. She's just worried about this business with Bill Parker. I'll talk to her.
All right, Mike, let's hear your part again. No. It's G, not A flat. Come on, do it again. This time, give it some heart.
Clive, how am I supposed to give it heart when Mrs. Mangle's sending Jane away?
Can't we have a break, mate? We've been going for ages.
Yeah, if you make me sing this song once more, I'm not going to have a voice left by this afternoon.
You've got to be perfect by this afternoon.
We need more time.
Excuses. Come on, guys. It's a team effort. A Ramsay Street special. You want to see Dan and Edna happy again, don't you?
Yeah, of course we
Then
do.
is it too much to ask you to keep practicing? Charlene, you've got a great voice. Mike, you're terrific with the keyboards. And Scott, you on the
Clive, look,
guitar.
flattery may get you somewhere some of the time, but it's a hard song to learn, mate.
All the more reason for you to stop whinging and to get on with it. Come on, I know it's hard, but that's show business. And it's going to mean a hell of a lot to Dan and Edna, even if they don't know it yet.
Clive's right. If we're going to do it, we may as well give it everything we've got.
All right, let's take it from the top.
Would you like another cup of tea, Dan?
I'll get it myself if I do.
Oh, Dad. Oh, it's all right, Madge. Don't worry, I'm used to it.
Good morning.
Hasn't been so far. I trust you're going to change that.
Have no fear, Madge. I've left Mike, Scott and Charlene practicing for all they're worth. Everything is organised.
Except Mum and Dad.
Well, that's why I'm here. I take it you two are still going ahead with your plans to separate?
Too right.
Sooner the better.
Good.
Good? What do you mean, good?
Because I have prepared a farewell party for you both.
A party? You didn't say anything to me about a party, Clive.
Trust me, Madge. It'll be the last time the Ramsay family will be together.
Not sure it's worth a party.
Well, it is to Madge, Shane and Charlene.
Suit yourself.
Might as well go out with a bang.
Well, shall we say here after lunch?
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I never thought I'd enjoy a meal of rabbit so much again. Thank you for cooking it, Madge.
I ate enough rabbit in the Depression to last me a lifetime.
No one forced seconds down your throat, Dad.
What are they up to in there?
You know, they're getting organised for our farewell party.
I don't know what all the fuss is about. Ours won't be the first divorce this family's seen.
Now, Mum, leave the dishes. Let's join the others. Come on, Dad. Come on.
Oh, what's all this, Nate?
If you'd just like to be seated, Mr. Ramsay, beside Edna. If you'd like to dim the lights, please, Shane.
Shane. Oh, bring on the dancing girl.
Dad, behave yourself.
Okay. Show is about to begin. Right. Thank you, Shane. It's 1936, and the great runner Jesse Owens has just proved Hitler's theory of white supremacy to be nonsense.
Too right he did.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the King and Mrs. Simpson.
Doing the same thing as I'm doing, abdicating.
Shush, Ram.
The whole country is in the grip of the Great Depression.
Well, nothing much has changed except the date.
The Australian Council of Trade Unions called for a 2-minute national strike to demand a 40-hour week.
At least the strikes were shorter then.
Lucky to have any work at all.
Too right we were.
I've got it pretty easy now.
We worked hard enough for it.
Bit of shush, please, folks. Plenty more to come up yet.
Stop eating the chips.
And now, the mighty Farlap.
Don't move for a minute or so, Jim.
No chance.
Why is that?
My eyes are glued to the stack of bills I have to pay.
Thank you for the loan of the car.
I move now?
If you must.
Did you manage to get everything done?
Yes, thank you. I'd like to have a word with you both.
If it's about this morning, I want to apologize.
There's no need, Helen. I'm afraid I've become a bit of a burden to you all.
Nonsense.
I do appreciate everything you've done for me. I managed to sell an emerald ring I had.
Why on earth did you do that?
You've been very kind, but I can't go on living here for nothing. This is for my board and keep. And I intend to spend the afternoon looking for somewhere else to live.
You don't have to do this, Ruth.
I'd hate you to leave just because of me.
Oh, it's not because of you. I've got to set up on my own sooner or later.
Are you sure you've thought this through properly? I mean, you don't get very much for second-hand jewellery, and you're welcome to stay here as long as you need to. In fact, I insist. So no more arguments. I'd be worried sick about you coping on your own.
Are you sure?
Of course we are.
You're one in a million.
Now that Dan and Edna have decided to part, I think it's only fitting that we go back to the time when they first came together.
You really know how to rub it in, don't you?
There must have been something about him that attracted your mum.
He was a wonderful dancer.
You weren't too bad either.
Dan and Edna found each other at a dance. Edna was a very shy young girl waiting in the corner, hoping that she wouldn't have to stay there all night, but praying that nobody would ask her to dance.
I was scared stiff. It was the first time my mother had allowed me out on my own. My heart was racing. And then Basil Hopkins asked me to dance. Dan cut in.
Took a bit of courage, I can tell you. I thought my knees were going to drop off.
You made a bow.
And then I asked if your dance card was filled in.
Oh, look, Dan.
Just like we used to be.
I tried to pretend that every dance was taken.
But I didn't believe that.
So he took my card and he filled out his name for every dance.
And then I held you in my arms.
And we sang as we danced.
Well, go on, Dad.
Never
You care for this
felt
dance.
like this before. You're the sea and I'm the shore. All the time, finding I'm wanting you. Wanting you to touch my hand. Wanting you to understand. Wanting you there, or heaven to take up. Wanting you there, there when I wake up. I will wait until the day when I hope that you will say all the time.
Something else happened on that night too, didn't it, Dan?
Yes, it did.
Wanting me.
Edna, will you marry me?